tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Allie, take it away.
BA, we've seen...
Well, we'll see what comes of it, Allie. Thank you. And the upcoming schedule for the Brooklyn Nets. On Tuesday, they'll take on Kristaps Porzingis and the Dallas Mavericks. Then on Wednesday, they'll face off against John Wall and the Houston Rockets.
You hear this all the time, but a road trip is a great chance for a team to build chemistry on and off the court. Chemistry matters a lot in the NBA, and a trip like this can bring a team together.
Now the opening lineup for the Brooklyn Nets. Durant and Griffin, the combo out front. James Harden out there with Patrick Mills. And it's Bembry in at small forward. And for the Mavericks, Hardaway Jr. and Finney-Smith, they're out there on the perimeter. At the 4 and 5, it's Porzingis and Powell. And it's Doncic in at the 1 spot.
You know, Blake Griffin's NBA career certainly didn't have humble beginnings. I mean, he won the Slam Dunk Contest and Rookie of the Year in his debut season. He really hit the ground running.
And that one's good. Porzingis.
For all that's said about his perimeter work, Porzingis benefits a lot when he's making an impact inside. That makes defending him all the more challenging.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
And while Blake Griffin's career certainly got off to a hot start, Grant, he's also managed to remain a dominant force over the years.
No question. He's a guy who can get it done. Points, rebounds, assists, anything you need. He's a great example of an enduring talent. He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Tim Hardaway. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Griffin. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Outside Mills. Pass to Harden. Doncic pulls down the board. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. Hardaway, the pass to Doncic. Now here's Powell. Right side, Porzingis. Great start so far, 3 of 3 in this one.
No surprise there. I mean, realizing he has the size advantage, he exploits it perfectly.
Here's Mills. And the shot's good.
You know, Mills is not just a long-range gunner now. He can score on the move, too. Underestimate Mills at your own peril.
Doncic against Harden. Now here's Doncic. He's closely guarded. Kicks it out to Hardaway. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, stolen by Harden. Fast break, Brooklyn. He stops. He pops. No good. A bit long that time. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 4 to get things going. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Here's Powell. Again, Dallas. And we know it's never easy to play on the road, Grant. Just how tough are lengthy road trips?
Well, I'll tell you, after game 3 or 4 or 5 on the road, you definitely feel it. I mean, towards the end of a road trip, it's a struggle to play near 100%.
Here's Durant. Can't get it to drop. Oh, great D that time from Powell. Now here's Hardaway. He's guarded by Mills. Powell passes to Doncic. Back to Powell. Kicks it to Doncic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Powell, a screen on Harden. And it's Doncic on the drive. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
You know, as I watch Doncic, I think it's futile to try to distract this guy. His focus and concentration and control of himself is excellent.
So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Aldridge is checked in for Griffin. Johnson comes in for Durant. Brown, he's checked in for Bembry. And it's Carter in for Mills.
Your Mavericks dance team.
Outside Harden. This one for 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Brooklyn this season.
They won both of their meetings last season. You love to pull that off against another powerhouse.
Well, the sample size wasn't that big. I mean, 2 games, not a lot to go on. But they are two teams at the top of the pile in each of their conferences, and because of that, I expect it to be competitive.
1:03 left in the first quarter. Harden against Doncic. Pass to Porzingis. And there's the drive. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first personal
It's
foul.
on LaMarcus Aldridge.
First team
You know,
foul.
Porzingis keeps defenders on their toes because he's such a skilled player and has a bunch of moves.
Taking 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Porzingis.
You know, playing for the Knicks, Porzingis did a lot of initiating in the post. His shot diet has changed since the injury. He's much more spot up and catch and finish now.
The Mavericks have gone 6 of 7 and looking good. Kicks it to Doncic. On the wing, Finney-Smith. Back to Doncic. Here's Porzingis. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Porzingis has got 11.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Carter on the wing. Outside for Harden. Here's the floater. Mavericks with a rebound. Doncic has got 4 rebounds now.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. And tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Timeout called. The Mavericks.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team. Your Mavericks dance team.
Here's Bullock. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. They've had incredible success defensively.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team.
And Kristaps Porzingis, an all-star in 2018.
Just getting in that weight room and living in there, basically. Doing what I need to do. And
Grant, you see the work he's put in to strengthen his frame.
I mean, he really has, B.A. At 7'3", tremendous length. Putting on that suit of armor, so to speak, can help him withstand the rigors of this game.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Guys, their penetration has been outstanding. I mean, it's actually been great. They're really finding those holes in the defense.
Something else that stood out tonight is their efficient scoring on the low block.
On the floor for Brooklyn, LaMarcus Aldridge out there with Kevin Durant. Then there's Patrick Mills. Then it's James Harden. And it's Bembry in at the small forward position. Griffin, he's checked in for Aldridge.
Despite being the consensus college player of the year back in 2018, Jalen Brunson wasn't drafted until the second round. No surprise he's made himself into a quality NBA player. Great IQ and hard work has paid off.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
He's got a big speed advantage in that matchup. Could be a blow by every single time.
And 2 national titles at Villanova for Jalen Brunson. Clark, why do you think he slipped to the second round?
Well, it's hard to say, B.A. You know, the draft is more art than science, and guys slip for whatever reason. But if you're a pro and you get into a situation where you can prove how good you are, then you'll hang around in the league. Great college players may not have star potential, but he's truly a long-time NBA player.
All right, cookies coming out of his bowl.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Powell, he's checked in for Marjanovic. Kristaps Porzingis comes in for Kleba. Finney-Smith's checked in for Bullock. And Doncic has subbed in for Hardaway. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Well, you want to talk about a super team. Last season, the Brooklyn Nets became the only team in NBA history to boast 6 players who'd made it all NBA over their career. Guys, the roster has changed just a bit, but make no mistake, this team remains loaded in a way we don't see too often.
No question, Allie. Good stuff there. Thanks. Harden against Doncic. Shoots. Again, the Nets score.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
The Mavericks leading. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Doncic finds Brunson. Back to Doncic for three. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And here are the Nets now. They're on an 11-3 run. They now take the lead. Mills has got his second bucket of the night.
That's one of the areas he's really improved. Durant's passing abilities have grown as his years in the league have grown.
Doncic outside. Here's Porzingis. He's locked in. Drains his fifth shot in as many attempts.
This is what we've come to expect from Porzingis. I mean, no let up in his game at all. When he's got his foot on the pedal, he mashes it.
For three, Durant. Finney-Smith pulls it in. For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Now here's Brunson. He's guarded closely. Kicks it to Doncic. Pass to Finney-Smith. Another shot. Drives to the hoop. Doesn't go for him. Oh, great D that time from Griffin. Mills attacking. Here's Harden. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Aldridge is checked in for Griffin. Johnson comes in for Durant. Brown, he's checked in for Bembry. And it's Carter in for Mills. Pass to Porzingis from deep. And they call over the back here. Too much contact. Boy, we've got an incredible amount of young talent in the league right now, Clark. Some who could go down as all-time greats when it's all said and done.
I can't disagree with that, B.A. Clearly outstanding talent, but this is cyclical. We've had periods like this before where there have been great young talents that have come into the league and taken it by storm. You talk about Antetokounmpo and Doncic and Zion Williamson, and there are tons of others, Devin Booker and the like. A lot of guys seem destined for Springfield, even in their early 20s, if they maintain their level of play for the next several years.
Here's Porzingis. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Porzingis has got 15 points.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Carter, the pass to Harden. With the teardrop. That shot off the mark. And it's Dallas the other way. Last game matched up with the Grizzlies. A tough loss there.
And they got to the line at a good clip, but couldn't cash in, and it ruined their chances.
And that can drive guys absolutely crazy. I mean, they know they're better free throw shooters than that, but just did not get it done from the line.
Counted from distance. He's got 17.
Shut out from beyond the arc in the first quarter. He's now got 2 for the game.
Doncic passes to Porzingis. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, you know, coming off knee surgery last season, Porzingis got off to a slow start, literally. He struggled to move his feet defensively, and even offensively he struggled. It takes a lot of time to get back to full strength when you're coming off that much missed time and that kind of injury.
36 seconds left in the second. Harden. And then Harden with the jam.
Ferociousness from Harden, looking like he wants to tear the rim off.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Powell. Kleba comes in for Porzingis. Bullock, he's checked in for Finney-Smith. And Hardaway is subbed in for Brunson. And the jam by Cauley Stein.
Boy, with the basketball IQ of a 15-year vet, Doncic makes plays that even veterans struggle with.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Lone opportunity.
Pass to Kleba, three-pointer. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th assist in this one.
Doncic taking pride in setting the table for his teammates. I love his unselfishness.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's the net.
James, scoring speed.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break.
You know, right now for the Nets, they've absolutely risen to the occasion this season. People are talking up their game early, and so far, they've delivered. Now it's time to finish strong, show no weakness.
And circling back on this first half of action, James Harden on fire. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. We are seeing an outstanding game from James Harden.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up, be physical with him.
Finney-Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. And it's Powell in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
And he says he needs to improve his game in a lot of areas. But you ask me, Luka Doncic is one of the most complete players you'll find.
And you talk about the overall game of Doncic. He's a tremendous passer, a tremendous rebounder, and we know he can score.
And that's what defines the great players. Even if his shot's off on a given night, he has other ways to impact the game.
Outside Mills, jacks up a 3, knocks down the triple. Mills has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Boy, there's that hair trigger release on Patty Mills. No hesitation. Catch, shoot, mark it up.
Porzingis with a screen on Harden. Doncic finds Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Sees his man, threads the pass inside. Excellent teamwork.
Outside Mills. On the take, blocked.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Doncic passes to Porzingis. This for the tie. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got his 6th assist of the night for Brooklyn. They've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this 3rd quarter. Knocked away, and as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession. And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. You look at Brooklyn, and they've got the top spot in the conference, a testament to their hard work all year long.
Well, I think for Brooklyn, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
Now here's Mills, defended by Hardaway. Good D by Hardaway. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Doncic for the lead. Another 3 for Dallas.
You know, that's a real key for Doncic. I mean, when the three-point shot is dropping for him, his guardability goes off the charts.
Durant with it, defended by Porzingis. Can they get it? That's good from Durant on the assist by Harden. Harden's got 3 assists tonight.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Inside. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Boy, this team takes on a different attitude when Porzingis imposes his will like that. His energy and attitude, infectious.
kick out to Griffin. Here's Bembry. He's marked by Finney Smith. Back to Griffin. Takes a three. No good. Dallas has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Pass to Doncic. Here's Porzingis. Kicks it to Doncic. Finney Smith with it. Defended by Harden.
2 minutes.
Powell with it. Clock at 6. That's tipped. Here's Bembry. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Ooh, got that one up quick.
You know, as a distributor and dime dropper, Harden has really got a nice eye for how to get teammates shots. Does a really good job setting up the shooter.
And a new group getting ready for the Mavericks. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Powell. Kleba comes in for Kristaps Porzingis. Bullock, he's checked in for Finney Smith. And Brunson is subbed in for Doncic. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Aldridge is checked in for Griffin. Millsap comes in for Durant. Brown, he's checked in for Bembry. And it's Carter in for James Harden. And there's the call on Willie Cauley-Stein. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Right side Mills. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Willie Cauley-Stein.
You know, Patty Mills is one of a long line of outstanding Australian players who played their college ball in Northern California at St. Mary's College.
And so he hits both. You know, the number one thing Mills gives you, a confident knockdown shooter from range.
Yeah, Brian, that's been his calling card since he entered the league, but I think he's added some other pieces to his game along the way. He puts it on the floor, he creates for other people. He's a much more well-rounded guard now, and I think that keeps him on the floor and in the league.
Brooklyn has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. There's a screen by Aldridge for the lead. Oh, Cauley-Stein with the block. Hardaway into the lane, and he makes it on the layup. Hardaway's got his first basket.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Carter on the wing. Brunson defending. Carter can't get it to go. Dallas has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Hardaway on the wing. Outside Brunson. 6 to shoot. Here's Bullock. Back to Brunson. That shot, no good. Carter on the wing. To the middle. Here's Millsap. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And I think this is where Millsap is most effective. Close to the rim. He has a commanding presence.
And here's Brunson from the arc. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. It's a tie game in Dallas. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks team.
All right, let's listen in. Head coach Jason Kidd is mic'd up.
Understand something. Keep talking on the defensive end. Stay the course.
And Jason Kidd, he's helped create an identity for this team. Wants them to stay in character.
Yeah, and how they perform defensively, the effort they give on that end is a big part of that.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. So on the floor for Brooklyn, DeAndre Bembry is out there with Kevin Durant. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Patrick Mills. And it's Harden in at the point guard. Durant, pass to Aldridge. Tipped! Now here's Brunson. Pass to Cauley-Stein. Here's Bullock. From deep three-point range. Kleba with a screen. Brunson with it. Durant covering. Here's Kleba. Misses off the left iron.
That's 2 points they should have had. I'm sure he'd love to get that look again.
Here's Bembry. Count it. Bembry's gotten his first basket of the night.
Yeah, you know, Mills is one of those energizing players who does a little bit of everything, including finding his open teammates.
Pass to Bullock. Now Cauley Stein. Brunson passes to Brown. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Kleba outside. Shoots over Durant. Kleba's shot is off. Brooklyn has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go to take the lead. And the Nets tack on 2 more.
Boy, that in-between game of Durant is deadly. Give him this shot, and you'll regret it.
Your Mavericks dance team.
And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there. Griffin, he's checked in for Brooklyn. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Over the break, I listened in on what the head coach for Dallas was getting across in the huddle. He encouraged them to get out in transition. He said, quote, that team can be tough to score on when they set up in the half court. Let's push the ball at every opportunity. Back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. Doncic with it. Picked up by Griffin. Here's Powell. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
And Powell, unafraid to take big shots, fully confident in his ability to knock them down.
Harden against Doncic. From deep. Harden can't hit. For Dallas, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. And they doubled up Doncic. Outside Porzingis. For 3, Hardaway. The offensive rebound. Powell. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Powell's gotten 4 this quarter.
Boy, Powell showing you great aggressiveness that time, fighting hard to come up with that offensive rebound.
Harden, the pass to Griffin. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And the shot goes down.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Doncic outside. And they doubled up Doncic. Porzingis passes to Hardaway. Here's Powell. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And the Mavericks lead by 2. Brooklyn with the ball.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside Mills. Off with the layup. For Dallas, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Here's Doncic driving in. And Doncic with the jam.
Capable of slicing his way to the basket. All Doncic needs is a slip.
Here's Durant. Banked it in off the glass.
In a tight one like this, you have to trust in his ability.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he plays with no fear, and he certainly knows how to put the ball in the basket.
Doncic passes to Porzingis. Shoots over Mills. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
Something else they've done a lot tonight is take advantage of any gaps in the D with quick, aggressive drives down the lane. In a close contest, you have to put the ball in the hands of someone who will find a way to put up points.
Harden against Doncic. Here he goes. And Doncic with the jam.
Boy, Doncic so crafty and good at using screens and being effective in screening situations. He's a true scorer and playmaker.
Here's Durant. And again, it's the Nets missing. For Dallas, they've gotten 7 of their first 10 shots to go during this fourth quarter. Doncic against Griffin. It's Doncic with a drive. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
You can trust Luka to make the most of a close shot. I mean, he won't waste a high percentage look most times.
There's 49 seconds left in the final quarter. Here's Bembry. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Durant.
He is one of the longer wings in the game. Durant knows a thing or two about drawing fouls.
He gets the first, and that brings him within 5.
Shooting from Brooklyn, Kevin Durant. 2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
And those were big shots. At this point in the game, you can't afford to leave any points at the line.
And he commits the intentional foul.
First team foul.
40 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Doncic passes to Porzingis. Powell, a screen on Durant. Here's Porzingis. And the layup is good. And the Mavericks lead by 6.
The 7'3" lock man, Porzingis, is used to overcoming tough defense, poise from the big man.
24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. He connects! What a beautiful shot! Brings him within 3.
Focus, intense focus. Durant has bundles of it. Once he catches the rock, the first thing on his mind is let it go.
And the Nets with possession here. Down low. Lets it go from 11. Finney-Smith pulls it in, and so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the top.
Exactly. I mean, got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
2 shots.
And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 5-point game.
Huge moment. He steps up and sinks the final daggers.
And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line.
At the line for the Nets, James Harden taking 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
Harden's career, as we all know, is littered with huge stats, but he recently became the first player in NBA history to post a 30-point triple-double in a debut game with a new team.
And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
Now at the line for your Mavericks.
He hits the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
As a teenager, as a teenager, Doncic recorded 4 triple-doubles during his rookie season. Before Luka's 4, there had just been 1 triple-double by a teenager in the history of the league. That's special.
And so the big win by Dallas in a tight game. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves, but at the end of the day, everyone on